This is the Silver Mine Shootout from 2013. So here's just a close look at the minifigures, and I believe 4 of these are exclusive to the set. The only one that isn't exclusive is the guy in the middle who I forgot the name of. But yeah, I think he's the only one that's not exclusive, and he might be in like one other set. But the rest of them you can only get in this set. Obviously you can get the Lone Ranger and Tonto in pretty much every Lone Ranger set, but this is the only one where they have a slightly different outfit where it's got these kind of dirt scuffs on it from obviously being in the mine. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty cool. Some nice figures that you can just use in any kind of Western layout. And then I've placed the Silver Mine in kind of the rough place where I'm going to have it in this layout. But let's take a look at some of the play features and give my thoughts on this set as a whole. Okay, so to start off with, as I said, it was a pretty complicated build, I'll be honest. The instructions, I mean, they've broke it down into steps, but I guess they didn't do this back in 2013, I can't remember. But each time you had a step and obviously new pieces to use, it didn't tell you where to place the piece. And obviously there's lots of similar colours here, and especially for things like, you know, these 1x2 slopes here. It's like, oh yeah, put 2 of these in, and you have no idea where you're putting them because it doesn't tell you, and you have to kind of guess to think, wait, have I already put one here, or does it go up there? Or it could be down here, even though you're working on something up here, it will tell you to put a part down here. So they weren't the clearest, but you know, I got there in the end. And then the only other thing that I kind of don't like about this is this bit here. It just looks a bit unfinished. It feels so big and so empty. I felt like I was missing another bag. Yeah, like I get the mine is this side, that's part of the cave or the mountain or whatever, and then this is obviously a man-made structure, but it just, oh, I knocked some dynamite off there, but it just feels like, yeah, there's missing something. It's really open from the back, which I guess is a good thing for play and all that, but I don't know, I feel like I need to fill that in somehow. And then another weird design choice is this ladder here. Obviously, yep, it goes up to the top floor, but you can't get through the doorway because this smokestack is right in the way, so that doesn't really makes sense. Yeah, so that kind of bugs me, but you know, details I guess. And then I suppose you could climb up the slide to get to the top. That will work I guess, but yeah, that's just really poor placement. So I mean, you can take it out, it's not really that important. And then there you go, that makes more sense. You can actually get through there now. And then these interior details such as the tools, the barrel and the bottle, you get all these parts in bag 1, but you don't place them until the final steps of bag 6, because that makes sense. But that's enough of my criticisms. I do like this, I'm glad I've got it, and it is a pretty solid thing, you know, like that's not going to come apart or anything unless it's meant to. And there are a few parts where it is going to come apart, so I'll show you some of the play features now. Okay, so obviously as you can see swinging around, you've got this winch, you can raise and lower it, turn it, and then obviously raise and lower the string as well. Then you've got the one which I knocked off earlier, this little, well, it's like a catapult. Oh, I kind of broke the whole thing. Let's try that again. So you can launch some dynamite. Yay, there we go. Blow up some bad guys. And obviously you've got the little minecart as well. It's standard track, but the minecart is only 4 wide, so they've added these extra rails in to make that kind of fit on here. And then something I want to do with my layout maybe is kind of use this as a train tunnel, so I have the train kind of go through here, but I'm not sure if it will fit through these gaps. So I could do some customization just to make a train fit through there. But then obviously, oh, come on. But then because it's only 4 wide, there's no way to make this go around turns or anything. So there is that. But it's a nice little build, and I want to get the parts to make it probably at least 1 more of these just to have it in the mine. But then they do only give you 2 silver ingot bars, so they could have gave you a few more of those. And then if you did extend the track for your minecart, you can launch it. So if you push it back here, push on that, there you go, and it goes flying as well. And another play feature is, you see this dead animal headpiece here? Well, it's a flick fire missile, kind of. It shows that in the instructions that you can launch it, but I think the parts are just a little bit stiff, so let's see if it's going to work. Oh, yep, there we go. And then if we move around to the inside, we've got a few different play features here. So obviously we've got this one, which is a trap door from the top, so you can have someone stand on there and say it blows up and they fall down to get into here. Or if you rotate it around, it's going to launch that boulder off as well. So it's a 2-in-1. So you could put someone going down the slide and oh, so you could put someone going down the slide. Come on, get in the minecart, I know you can do it. So someone can go down here and hopefully, no, damn it, there we go. And then you can launch the minecart. Hooray! Moving around this side then, we've got this little vinyl piece, which is a waterfall, and at first I was thinking, why didn't they just make that, with like plates or something, or bricks or whatever, or sticker even. But, you can have a minifigure, come along, walk through the waterfall, and find this secret cavern, which has got some more silver in it, so that's pretty cool. And then just above the waterfall, we've got another play feature where you can blow up part of it. So you see a bit of dynamite is wedged in there. So then to activate this one, all you do is push on here, and there we go. That one is a little bit stiff compared to the others. Oh, and I almost forgot, there is one more which you can use to blow up, and then if you just turn the barrel kind of here, ta-da! Another secret cavern with some more silver inside. Overall, I do think this is a pretty fun set, and it retailed for £70 back in 2013, so it's 10 years old. £70 I think was pretty expensive back in the day, considering some of the other sets. For example, the town there, I think that was only like £40 or something, maybe 50, so that was cheaper than that, but there's a lot to do here. It's a good display piece, it's a great play piece, and I think it's a good starting point if you did want to expand upon it and kind of make your mine bigger, continue the tracks, maybe go deeper, build a mountain, that sort of thing. So I think it's pretty good, and I'm very happy to have it for my Western layout. And in case you were wondering, here are the spare parts. Some nice parts, obviously some cheese slopes in the tan and the grey, they'll be useful for adding details later on. Some spare plant pieces, and of course, some spare kind of revolver guns there as well. And we've got one in like a darker grey and a silvery colour. And I think LEGO only used these guns in this theme, and then, I mean, they're so much more detailed, they're so much better, but they stopped using them and went back to the old style instead. So I don't really know why they did that, but handy to have more of those. Okay, let's see if the train's going to fit through. Now, just looking at it, yeah, no. I have to make some customisations there if I want to make it fit through the tunnel, but yeah, come on, just... no.